Gameplify Weekly Sports Newsletter, February 13, 2025. Dear sports enthusiasts, welcome to your comprehensive roundup of the past week's highlights across major sports leagues, with a special focus on soccer. Let's dive into the key events and upcoming matches you won't want to miss. Soccer Premier League highlights: Manchester City's dominance. Manchester City delivered a commanding 4-0 victory over Newcastle United on February 15th. Omar Marc was the standout, netting a hat-trick, while James McAtee added to the tally. Arsenal's late surge. Arsenal secured a 2-0 win against Leicester City, with substitute Mikel Merino scoring both goals in the final 10 minutes, keeping the Gunners in close pursuit of league leaders Liverpool. Tottenham's narrow win. Tottenham Hotspur edged out Manchester United 1-0, thanks to a decisive goal from James Maddison. La Liga developments: Real Madrid's European success. Real Madrid advanced to the Champions League round of 16 after a 3-1 victory over Manchester City, highlighted by a Kylian Mbappé hat-trick, culminating in a 6-3 aggregate win. Title race intensifies. Real Madrid leads La Liga with 50 points, but Atlético Madrid and Barcelona are closing in, each just 1 and 2 points behind, respectively. Transfer news: Marc attracts Premier League interest despite a $100 million release clause. Barcelona's Marc continues to draw attention from Premier League clubs, notably Chelsea. Site turns around 29. Alexander Isak on Arsenal's radar. Arsenal is reportedly preparing a summer bid for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, aiming to resolve their long-standing number 9 issues. Upcoming matches to watch: Premier League, Liverpool vs Man City on February 23rd, a crucial match that could influence the title race. La Liga, Real Madrid vs Girona on February 23rd. Real needs to keep gaining points to surpass pressure from Atlético and Barcelona. Tennis player safety concerns: Emma Raducanu's distressing encounter during the Dubai Tennis Championships. British star Emma Raducanu faced a distressing situation when a fixated fan caused her to break down in tears mid-match. The individual was detained and has been banned from future tournaments. Player comebacks: Petra Kvitova's return. Two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova is set to return to professional tennis this month after a 15-month maternity break. She plans to participate in tournaments in Austin, Indian Wells, and Miami. Doping controversies: Jannik Sinner suspension. Italian tennis star Jannik Sinner has been handed a 3-month suspension after testing positive for a banned substance. The suspension has sparked debates within the tennis community regarding doping regulations. Upcoming tournaments: BNP Paribas Open scheduled from March 5th to March 16th in Indian Wells, California. This prestigious tournament will feature top players from both the ATP and WTA tours. Basketball NBA highlights: Victor Wembanyama's health update. San Antonio Spurs rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama has been diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis (DVT) in his right shoulder. This condition is expected to sideline him for the remainder of the regular season. The Spurs medical team remains optimistic about his recovery and future return to the court. All-Star Weekend recap: the 2025 NBA All-Star Game introduced a new 14 tournament format. Shaq's OGs emerged victorious, with Stephen Curry earning MVP honors. Major trade alert: in a blockbuster deal, the Los Angeles Lakers acquired Luka Dončić from the Dallas Mavericks, sending Anthony Davis and other assets in return. Bobby Portis suspended. Milwaukee Bucks forward Bobby Portis has been suspended for 25 games without pay after testing positive for the banned substance tramadol. Portis reportedly mistook tramadol for the approved painkiller Toradol while managing an elbow injury. His suspension begins with the Bucks game against the LA Clippers and will sideline him until April 8. Portis has apologized to his team and fans for the inadvertent mistake. Upcoming games: Los Angeles Lakers vs Portland Trail Blazers set for February 20th. Fans are eager to see Luka Dončić impact the Lakers' performance. Ice hockey NHL highlights: Four Nations Face-Off tournament. The NHL is hosting the 2025 Four Nations Face-Off, featuring teams from Canada, the USA, Sweden, and Finland. The tournament runs from February 12 to 20, with the final match scheduled for tonight. Baseball MLB updates: contract discussions. The Detroit Tigers are considering a significant contract extension for outfielder Riley Green, aiming to secure his talents for the foreseeable future. Site turns around 24 roster moves. The New York Mets face challenges in re-signing Josh Ingles due to a crowded roster and financial considerations, despite his impactful performance last season. American football NFL news: franchise sale. The San Francisco 49ers are exploring the sale of a 10% stake in the franchise, potentially valuing the team at over $9 billion. Citroen's erroneous 19 salary cap increase. The NFL announced an unexpected rise in the 2025 salary cap, providing teams like the New York Jets with additional flexibility for player acquisitions and contract extensions. Stay tuned for more updates as these stories develop. Enjoy the exciting week ahead in sports. Best regards, Gameplify News.